Ah, so straight into it, no intro, no none. I'm not that type of nigga to be doing the booms and the explosions and all the little like goofy shit. That's not me. I'm just go straight into it. So right off rip, right, my hair growth journey started like I was in 11th grade. This is like 2022. It's like the second half of 11th grade, right? And I had just been rocking like a little low taper. I'm rocking that for actually. Let me do this entire guy. So 10th grade, fuck, we can go way back. Ninth grade. Ninth grade. That was when the hair growth shit really started. Ninth grade, every nigga had a flat top, bro. Ninth grade, every nigga had a flat top. Stupid ass application. Every nigga had a flat top, so I said, I bet, let me get one too. And like, that was like the first time I was like started like getting haircuts consistently, right? So I went and got me a flat top because I had just had like a little like misshapen fro. So I told whoever, nah, I cut off the sides. I want a flat top. So I was rocking that all throughout ninth grade. Then, like at some point, like I guess COVID hit, and like my shit was starting getting musty. So like ninth grade was like 2019 to 2020 for me, right? I'm in '05. So like, there was that COVID hit. Like in the month leading up to COVID, I hadn't gotten a cut. So like the sides is growing out kind of, but the top was still taller. I was just walking around like a little fro that wasn't even. Right? Then COVID hit, and like I just said, I bet I'm gonna cut my hair. So I chopped my shit off completely, right? COVID hit, like all throughout that summer up until like September 2020. Then it's grade 10. I go back to school. I got a little fro. We'll see, right? And I got a little fro this calm. I get a tough ass taper to this day, bro. Back in the day, I was just, bro, I was on my emo philosophical, just read a fuck ton, not take any pictures. So I have pictures, but like, I think I have some of like the taper from behind. I had a tough ass taper. That was the first taper I ever got. I got that shit. That was calm. I like that. I didn't get another cut until mm, the following February. So February 2021. I cut my shit low again, completely like shiny head, bro. I don't know why I did that shit, but shiny head, shit was glowing, right? So February 2021, we did that shit. Hair growing back, hair growing back, hair growing back. Probably just did that. In June 2021, no, actually not. April 2021, I decided to give myself a taper. But that shit was clapped. I think I have it. Sure. That shit was bonds, holy bro. Like, basically, I just took like a zero guard and just like cut out a C cup on each side. And like just like cut out like a small amount. It was asymmetrical, no fade, no nothing. And it had like a small fro. You. So my mom made me fix it. So I went to the barber. I got a mohawk. I have a high taper now. I swear. The braids just make it look weird. But now I told the barber to go give me a mohawk. Go give me a mohawk. I walk around with that shit at like the start of the summer. But then over the course of the summer, it grew out. And then once again, I had the weird shit. We had hair on the top and the back, and the sides were just a different like length. And then like, I started using the sponge. I started using the sponge, but not because I wanted to freeform or anything, just to use it, I guess. And then like right around my birthday, like December 2021, you see me have like a low taper. I got that shit the day before because I was feeling like that nigga, bro. I feel like that nigga. Calm, calm, calm. And it's like February or something. Yeah, so February 2022 now, right? What happens is I go to a barber, I pick all my hair out. The hair that almost been like kind of like starting to like freeform because I just been like spunning. I pick it all out and I'm like, I think this isn't even, so even it out for me. And bro just goes ahead and cuts it down really, really low and gives me a bum ass taper, bro. God, that was terrible. Like I lost all the progress of like a year. I'll show right there. Right. And then not long after that, like in April 2024, I swear it was like April 17, I remember the date, April 2022, sorry. I started freeforming for real. And that should look buns at first, but it came together. It came together pretty solid. And just freeforming April, May, just getting like a low taper, right? April, May. Let me think, June, yeah, June, July. Then August 1st, I said, nah, I don't want a low taper. I seen John Morant had freeforms and he had like a drop fade. So I go to the barber, I say, all my hair on the side, cut it. I want a drop fade. I want just like a mohawk. So we do that. And that's what we're rocking with all throughout like the start of grade 12. We're in grade 12 now. What's this notification, bro? Bro, Instagram notifications, bro. But anyways, yeah. So I'm rocking with that drop fade now, right? It's like freeforming on the top and just like a drop fade on the side. And the school picture day, September 2024, and I was looking musty. And I go to the barber and I say, don't give me a fade. Don't give me a skin fade like usual. Just let everything be a zero. I don't know what convinced me. I don't know why I thought that shit would be tough. But that's what we were going with. So, bro did exactly that, bro. Just gave me a zero on the side, no fade. Just had that shit on top. And I started doing that shit for myself because I was like, oh, cutting hair is easy. So every like few weeks, I would just give myself zero on the sides and I'd have that on the top. But then October comes around, like October 10 or some shit. And my mom's getting on my ass. She's like, your hair's messy, your hair's messy. And I'm like, fine, you're gonna make me. So I pick it out. It took forever, but I pick that shit up. And I just didn't know how to take care of my hair. So like I would pick it out, but it would deflate right back down. So I was just walking around looking like I had very little hair. Meanwhile, like my shit was like semi-long as far as like here. So it wasn't much, but it was like the longest my shit ever been. I know how to care for it, so I just looking like a I would just take a bunch of leave-in, pick it out, and it would deflate. I did that for like a week, and I was like, nah, focus on my freeform again for a while. So I started using my brush. At some point, I actually transitioned from freeforming with the sponge to freeforming with a brush. So I'm just using my brush. I'm just using my brush. I'm going in, right? But of course, my hair is damaged, and I started using beeswax. Do not use beeswax, my niggas. If you're trying to freeform, do not use beeswax. Number one rule, bro. And my lips and last year, where my chargers? I have not opened this one before. That's calm. Really, it's not, bro. You ain't got no huzz if your lips are ashy. Okay. So back to where I was saying, Ray freeforming, like restarted the freeforming, but I used beeswax, and because of that, it was calm at first. Like it made it like go back to look like freeforms really quick. But then, like, the more I kept on using the brush, like, this was October, so, like, by December, I went on a trip with my boy to Florida. Like, that shit was gas. But you can already see them pics in December, I'll show, right? Like, my shit was crooked. Like, because it had started to, like, fall off because my hair was weak. One, probably because I picked it out after already being in freeforms, like, because it was already locked. So, had to, like, comb out the locks. It was already locked. And two, I used it as a beeswax. That shit is like poison to your hair. So yeah, my shit was just not in a good condition at all. Right. But anyways, yeah, that shit happened. Let's blow past that. Following that, oh yeah, but anyways, my shit was just uneven. So like January, like leading up to January, February, I was in grade 12, right? So we had like grad photos. And mom was like, "You look a mess. You can't be walking like this." So this time, for the first time in my life, right, instead of just going bald and shiny headed, I went to a barber and I said, "I bet, bro, just cut my shit down, give me a little taper." And that shit was calm. I won't lie. It's like February, I'll show. And then I had my basketball tourney in like March. Yeah, my God, we went to provincials. We were lucky tough. We were tough. Grade 12 was a valid year. My last year of actual organized basketball, bro. But yeah, we did that. Then I get back to Calgary because I live in Calgary, but we went to Edmonton for the tourney. We were there for like, it was provincial, so we were there for like over a week. It was like 2 weeks, bro. Then we come back, and that's when it says decide to start waving it up. I decided to start waving it up in 2022 too, bro. I don't know what inspired me. So I start watching all these old Sir Cruise vids and shit. Spending like an hour a day brushing my shit, but my hair nappy as fuck, so it took mad time. I do wash the styles and shit. But then like so February 2022, March, May, June, we're just waving it, getting occasional cuts, like boom, boom, right? Let me give that shit time to show. Yeah, getting occasional cuts. And at some point, I just started to grow tired of that shit. Like, I'm wasting my time. I want to have long hair. Why do I keep on getting low cuts? Right? And also with waves, bro, I was broke, bro. I had a job. I worked at Kumon. I taught kids. But what was even the issue? But I spent a lot of money on groceries, bro, because my parents had this thing where like, oh, you eat too much of this shit and that shit, so you have to spend money on that. So I didn't want to spend money and get real cuts. So even though my waves were kind of tough, I had a cut like once every 2 months. So I just looked fucking homeless. You see, I was looking homeless most of the time, bro. Couldn't even see my waves, bro. So I cut that shit down. They would chill for like 2 weeks and I'd look like looking homeless. And I could have just self cut that shit honestly, because it's not hard to cut waves. Niggas, I made one comment on this nigga this thing on IG and niggas just keep on responding. But anyways, I could have just been self-cutting myself. It's not hard to cut waves. All I really need to do is know how to cut a lineup. It's not hard, but I was stupid. I was nerfing myself all through. That's why I had no hoes in high school, bro. Low key, I had a girlfriend in grade 11 when I dropped her. I just had no hoes. Because one, I'd cut my hair. Two, I didn't even have a cut. I would just always be looking disheveled. And three, bro, like I just wasn't tapped in, bro. I didn't have IG. I didn't have none of that. I had no socials. I wasn't even trying to do shit with my life back then, bro. Grade 12, bro, I would just wake up early and work out and shit, just for no reason, not for the hoes or anything, just low key a simpler life. It was a simpler life, all I meant. But yeah, anyways, June hits, right? Like right around when we're supposed to have grad or whatever. We in Canada, or at least in Alberta, but we don't have no prom or shit. We just have grad, right? And I started thinking, I bet let me start growing out my hair. Oh no, because what happened is I went to the barber. I gave my regular two guard, and bro cuts me down to a two, and he's like, but you know with 4C you don't really see the waves unless you like plastic bag on top. Because what you do is you brush, hard brush, soft brush, then plastic bag, then your waves will like actually like be glossy. My barber he just cuts me down to a two. He's like, bro, I don't see no waves here. Like, are you even wavy? And shit, look at her, my ego. He's like, I might just pick your shit out and give you like a low cut. And I was like, I bet. So I was working with like June 15. That's when I tracked my hair growth money journey to June 15, 2023. This is when the real hair growth starts, right? And so that's how I'm going to grad right here. That's how I am on grad, right? Then because I got some scholarship program things, so I had to leave mad early to go to uni, right? Like all my niggas, they were in Calgary through July, August. But me, we graduated June 29th, right? July 1st, I was already in Toronto, bro. July 1st, I was already in Toronto because I go to university, right? July 1st, I was already in Toronto. And that whole time, I got no cuts. I was just doing my schoolwork, going to the gym and shit. Once again, didn't have IG until like the end of that summer. So when I first downloaded Instagram. So I wasn't even like focused on the hoes or anything, bro. I was just living my life, bro. No cut, no nothing. Just watch anime, go to class, go to the gym. Simple life again. Right. Then the school year hits September, still the same, but my shit's kind of growing now. Right. My shit's kind of growing. Then I go home. I go home to Calgary. Right. And in this time, where all I was doing, I remember this distinctly, right? From the time I cut my hair in June up until this like September, October point, all I would do is just like wash my hair with conditioner every other day, shampoo and condition like every week, never pick my hair out, and just leave it in it every morning, leave it in coconut oil every morning. God, that was something. And I'd use my fingers like this to get some curls, bro. October hits anyways, right? And I got my first cornrows of my life. And them shits were clocked. I spent over 100 for those, bro. I went to some Jamaican salon, bro. Never again. Well, I did end up going again. And I took them shits out, and I thought I was that nigga. Because my hair was the longest it's ever been. Isn't that fucking crazy? Them shits out, and right here. I thought I was that nigga. My hair was the longest it's ever been. Right? And I think I get a cut later, and I stood for real thinking that nigga. Then I do my first self two strands. Yeah. Just so I can get the twist out because I didn't know, like, if you're sleeping with your bond every night, it's just gonna be deflated. And like I was just waking up with a deflated fro every morning, just like fixing it with my hands and shit. But that was all I wanted. So I said, let me do some two strands. I'm gonna take it out. I'll have full hair again. The hair will be stretched again. So I did that in like November. I feel whatever the timestamps will all be here. They should be, assuming I'm not off looking gone. Right. Then December hits, and I'm going back home. Like because winter break, right? I'm going back home soon. This December 2023. So I said, I bet let me get some cornrows again. My hair's a bit longer now, so it looks somewhat better. And I got enhancers for the first time in my life. I'm feeling the fuck out. So great. Then cornrows came. I went home. I went home with cornrows. My parents were whatever, bro. Cause me, I'm Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. Or Yoruba, right? So they were kind of bitchy, but I was a grown ass nigga at that point. What are they gonna do? Then in January we come back. I take them shits out. Like I kept them shits in for like 7 weeks, bro. Something like that. I take them shits out. I get a cut. I for real think my hair is long as hell. Cause this is like, let me see, this is like 6, 7 months of hair growth right now. It's long as hell. I take it out like shit. This can't fit in my hoodie. Meanwhile, I just had like a fro that was like this side. But okay. And then yeah, January, February. February I did the two strand twist shit a lot. Like I would two strand, take him out, two strand, take him out. You know, that shit took a long time, bro. But I wanted my hair to look full whenever possible. And grow lazy and it'd like diminish again. But it would still have texture because I took out the two strands, you know? And it wasn't long enough yet for me to put it in bands. I started putting in bands later just so like it would never be short. Like now, if my hair is out and I go to sleep, I just do two bands, put the bonnet on, and it will look the same after like spray it with water. But that's for later in the story. That's for later in the story. This is like the start of my come up, you know? Around this time, mm, let me see. How was I with the hoes at this point in time? When I had like the mini fro, I was just fucking with like a few black girls here because, look, yeah, I wasn't on the level where I could like get to the international status. You know, it's kind of how it be. When you have like nigga naps, bro, like nigga nappy here, you can't really fuck with like girls outside the nigga status, the nigga realm. It wasn't until March I got Pop Smoke braids. Then I started fucking with like a different girl, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I fuck was fucking with a Kenyan girl at the time. But I dropped her really soon because bro, I was just with her because I was down bad for us. I was in a drought. So I see her, I'm like, I bet, let me do my thing. But then I drop her because like settling is not wise. Niggas like just you settle because you're in a drought. But then you realize that you settled and you want to hop out. So I did that. Pop Smoke braids in April, May. Sorry, in March, April, right? Something like that. April, I go back home again because, you know, the semester's over. I take the Pop Smoke braids out here. Here's the first time I'll actually be like, yeah, my hair was decently long. Like, this is calm at this point. And May, I'm trying to learn to actually take care of my hair. Like, right? Because May, I would have gone back to school again because I went to school to do a summer semester. May 2024. I just have a fro. But I still wasn't banding. I still wasn't putting it back. So it shrunk, right? It shrunk every time I put my button. I went to sleep. And I was working in the lab here. I think I have a picture from when I was in the lab, and I had decided to just put deep conditioner in my hair because deep conditioner brought out my curls in a way leave-in never could, and that's not wise because you're supposed to rinse deep conditioner out. So I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but here it is, and that's how I was looking in. That's how I was looking in May. Then May I got my first two strands, like professional two strands, and them shits were short as hell looking back, but bro got me right with the cut, so it was calm. Then I went to link this girl in a different place, bro. Like I lived in Mississauga, and like Oshawa was like a 3 hour transit. I went to link this girl there, so I said, "Bet, let me get another cut." Here's that waste of my time, but whatever, bro. We move. June, I still have those shits in. July, or like end of June, I go back home. Since I'm done with the summer semester now, right? I go back home to Calgary, June 2024, and I take them shits out. And this is what we're working with. It's like a combo twist out. Yeah, that's what we're working with. June 2024. Fuck, bro, this story long as hell. 18 minutes? I did not know I had this much hair, Lord, I won't lie. But yeah, we're working with that. My hair is actually valid now. It comes down to like maybe here at that point, June 2024. And so I take that shit out and I'm just rocking with a fro. I look like a bum, respectfully. So I say, bet, let me do something new. And I do some finger coils. This like July. And bro, this summer was the best of my life. I just hooped every single day. Me and my boy just go to get shots up, bro. Run, do runs, bro. Fuck. W times, W times. But yeah, that's how it was looking like right there. And so I do the finger quills. Then I gradually like over time I start taking the finger quills out bit by bit, but not fully. So like I'm looking like I got freeforms honestly. And I get a cut, one of the toughest cuts of my life. This when I met my new barber. Bro was a go. He was doing $5 cuts. I seen him on Instagram. I hit him up. I don't use Bro anymore because I'm in like he's in Calgary and I live in Mississauga for school, right? Yeah, it was valid as hell. And I went to link a girl, bro. Went to link a girl, but my parents weren't supposed to know. So I said, yeah, I'm just going to hang with my nigga because the barber was also my boy. He's this Filipino nigga, so I went to hang with him. And as proof, I brought home food from bro's house, bro. Biggest scam I ever pulled on my parents, bro. They did not know the shit I was in for. That was the reason I got the cut. I got the cut from him so I could link him. But then I used him as the excuse, bro. Me from the summer was fucking enterprising as hell. And anyways, we're rocking with that. We're just rocking with like that little whatever the fuck I got over hand, bro. Then August comes around, I'm kind of done with that. I was feeling messy, so I was with that. My boy wanted to get his first cornrows left, so I was like, bet we'll get it together. Right, so I go and I get four cornrows. I just got one, two, three, four, right? And that was calm. My hair was like piled long, so like it was calm. I rocked that all through August, September now. I go back to Mississauga, right? School starts again, my second year of uni now, right? And what are we even working with now? In September. Fuck, I take it out. Oh shit, I took it out, and the day I took it out, my homegirl bleached it for me. Like this color, no, this is just straight bleach. She bleached that shit for me. I'll show you right now. This is how it looked that day. This is how it looked a few days after. Right, and then like maybe 2 weeks after that, I say I bet I want a two-strand twist my hair, right? And like this is the first time I'd done two strands for myself since my hair was doo-doo short. And these came out looking pretty valid, you'll see right here. Right. Then anyways, right. I think oh yeah, shit. October rolls around, right? And I start talking to the girls, my girlfriend right now, right? And like this like 2 days into it, and I'm like, bro, like you should further just come over and help me take out my hair. Right? So she does that, right? That's how I secured the bag, right? Anyways. She came over, she took out my hair, and then bro, this is when I reached my with that this look right here, the curly fro, the curly like orange fro, is my prime. I'm feeling that prime. But yeah, that's when I reached my prime. October 2024, that's when I reached my prime. Right. So we did that. Then we got six cornrows. Like near the end of October, I got six cornrows. That was calm. Took that shit out. Boom. And then November rolls around. And what did I even do in November? November, I think I do box braids for the first time. But I didn't even like blow dry my hair or anything. I just took the twist out from the previous six cornrows and I just box braided them shits because I just learned what a box braid even was. That shit was looking tough. That was when I got into my fake dreads era. I started doing like the hop up and the side ponytail, all that. And niggas for real thought I was a dreadhead. Meanwhile, I just had box braids. Anyways, I took that shit out, got cornrows again because I was headed home for January. And then I came back to school, took them shits out. I rocked the curly fro. What's the things I rocked since? I rocked the curly fro. I did box braids again. I just took them shits out not recently. And then like a few days ago, my homegirl did this shit for me. That's where we are right now, honestly. The main thing that's different between then and now is that since like September, I've been the one that cuts my hair. And as y'all can see, I'm pretty smooth with that shit. How'd I learn? I just kind of started doing that shit, honestly. And then what I did is I changed from like having big clippers to just small trimmers. I fuck with the small trimmer a lot more. You get a lot more like control in how you flick that and just like with line yourself up and everything. And eyebrow slit, if y'all don't know sauce, I'm putting on sauce. Eyebrow slit will bring out your cut so much more. I hope I had enough time to show all the pictures. If not, I'll go back and do that right now. I was totally follow, bro. To like have a say in the next to do with my hair. I'm actually so excited, bro. Just because I don't know everything that's out there in terms of these possibilities, but y'all niggas do. At least like together, everybody has enough knowledge, right? So just ideas, gang, drop these ideas. I want to hoop a fuck ton too, bro. The plan is to get into some men's league shit and just start working on my confidence for real because like I can cook up and pick up any day. But like I'm talking about like actual organized basketball where I can actually, because I feel that's the only way to really maximize potential. Like I've plateaued in terms of how good I can be on a pickup level. Right? It's just this confidence shit that will get me to be that next level. I want to be that nigga that just rolls up and just fries everybody though. And I look here already do that, but just not. Hmm. And like niggas will glaze up like, oh, Tool. Oh, sorry, Dami. My name's some Tool. I go by Dami too, right? Oh, Dami, like, oh shit. Like your episodes of how you finish on us like that, right? Pause. But like, I mean, like, man, not finishing like I go up, down, roll that bit. I go boom. All right, but either way, I want to work on that. So this men's league is the next logical step forward for me. And I want to work on my physique, bro, because I'm a chronic binge eater. I might have already said this in a previous video, depending on which one I put up first, right? I want to end that shit so bad too, but I want to go back to being lean and having thighs that don't look like fucking like thighs that don't look like just a blob of fat, bro. My thighs used to be defined and lean, bro. I used to be able to wear shorts without feeling shame, bro. I just want to fast and just I feel I need to just lock in on my eating and just not being a fat ass. And I'm out of meal plan money now for school, so I have to clear everything. So maybe that will help. But yeah, this been my story. Subscribe to see more. Follow the Instagram too. I'm gonna put it here. The Instagram has a fuck ton of reels about my life. Even though that shit is not blowing up whatsoever, but we got faith. We got faith. That's that. That's that. Hope y'all enjoyed it, bro. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what y'all are trying to see. Because ideally, I can make a bunch of long form content, bro. I want to do like self cut tutorials and all that. Just let me know. Let me know. Also, rate like when y'all think my peak is. Am I in it right now? Because I already passed it. Like, is it yet to calm? Yeah. I want to do everything though. Hair, physique, what's other shit? Hoops. This, bro. Let me know. The world is my oyster, for I'm a young ass nigga, but I'm only 19. That's that. Son.